Hello everyone, this is what is now Weird Alien from Mars, or just Mars, and I would just like to tell you that I'm making a Mimikyu cosplay. The first picture at the beginning is what I was working off of, since I didn't record the making of the tail, but I did make a recording of drawing on the tail. So like I said, I'm making a Mimikyu cosplay. I'll show myself with it once I have everything made for it. But yeah, as you can see, I am using crayons, lots of crayons, and yeah, this is my first time making a cosplay ever. So please do give me any tips and tricks of what you say, of what you think I should or should not be using for this, since yeah, I'm not a professional cosplayer. This is my first time ever making a cosplay. Yeah, tail is made of 2 layers of cardboard, Elmer's glue and tape, like regular tape, not anything special. Later down the line, I do start using markers from Crazy Crafts or whatever it's called. And yeah, I'm only using a flashlight for that because it's starting to get real hard to see what I was drawing on. So yeah, it was kind of dark in that room, so I had to pull out the light. As the video plays, I'll just tell you what I was envisioning for the cosplay, or what I am envisioning. So for the cosplay, I kind of want to make it look more like a rag doll, make Mimikyu look more like a rag doll. So I'm planning on getting whatever they use to bag up potatoes and rice. I believe it's called burlap. I've heard that it's very difficult to work with, so I will be having some help with that. I'm also planning on using those fabrics with prints on them that grandmas usually use to make blankets for their grandchildren that have just been born. I think you know what I'm talking about. For the tail specifically, I kind of wanted to make it look like children had found Mimikyu and wanted to draw on it because they thought it was a toy. And what do children like to do with the toys? They like to mess around with them. They like to color on them. They like to, yeah, they just like to do lots of things with them. So that's what I was kind of envisioning, and why I kind of drew a lot of doodles on the tail with marker. I didn't want to make it look really professional artworks because, of course, it's supposed to look like children had drawn on it, and also I was just doing that for fun because I was like, well, I want to give this Mimikyu a little bit more character. But for like when I'm planning on using full-on costume and just the tail, I am planning on using burlap, those fabrics that grandmas use to make blankets, and probably just scrap fabric I can find at my local craft store. Because what's more believable? A Mimikyu finding an entire burlap sack that has 2 ears on it that look like Pikachu, or it having to make its own costume to look like Pikachu. I say the second one because there is no way there's just a perfectly good burlap sack in the woods for something that looks like a burlap sack that looks like a Pikachu. So yeah, that's why I'm making it look like a little bit more ragdollish, or whatever it's called. For those hands things that Mimikyu has, I'm planning on making those as well, but kind of like those character gloves that you find at the Disney store or Spirit Halloween. So yeah, I have stuffing at home, so yeah, but we can probably buy more since we probably will have to buy more. I don't know what I want to use for those claws though. Maybe leather, maybe something that's more breathable, since it will be a pretty hefty costume, whatever it's called, because I am also planning on having the costume itself look like a poncho with sleeves, and then making like pants and a skirt I'm also wanting to make a mask that kind of looks like Mimikyu's fake face, like drawn on eyes, but it's like also cut in two to make it look like you, so that I can at least like take off a part of it, so that the rest of my body can breathe a little bit. But yeah, this is the finished product. I worked really hard on it. I know this video is like 5 minutes long. In reality, it took like 25. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is the finished product.